disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Oh, my goodness. Can I just tell you? Today is absolutely a hoodie day. It's just one of those days. I don't know quite what the universe is telling me today, but it's telling me
your eye needs to hurt profusely, bleed.
So that's where I'm at today, my lovelies. That's where I'm at today. And talking about eyes bleeding, today we are going to be watching a worst reviewed makeup video by the infamous Judy D. Now, Robert Welsh has also reacted to a couple of Judy D's videos beforehand. I thought I should just mention that because that is what has inspired this video. Now, if you guys don't know Judy D, shall I just tell you a little bit about Judy D? So Judy D is a beauty YouTuber who does lots of videos surrounding makeup, cosmetics, and her experiences with them. Her most popular series that you've probably heard her from is her worst reviewed makeup artist series, in which she goes and hires the worst reviewed makeup artist at a certain place at a certain time to do her makeup, and she sees what she gets. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and those of us in between, the state of some of these professionals, the state of some of these makeup artists, I cannot believe they have the audacity to call themselves professionals. If you've only just met me, my name is Luxeria, and I am a professional makeup artist, and I'm also a scientist. Welcome here to my Chanel. If you haven't subscribed, please have a little tap and just subscribe already. Oh! And without further ado, let's get on to the video, shall we? Oh my god. Okay, let me pop in my Ohrhanger. That's the wrong one. Oh. And this one as well. And let's go over to Judy D's YouTube Chanel, girls. So the video we are watching today is titled The Worst Makeup Experience Made Me Walk Out for the First Time. So we're in for something, aren't we? Absolutely in for something. My god, can you imagine?
Oh boy, Linda. I never thought the day would come where I would say with full confidence, we have found the absolute worst salon on the planet, Linda. This video was originally cheap versus expensive bridal makeup, something I filmed more than a year ago, thought it needed, you know, a fresher take on it. But well, that's not what happened. Linda's, never in a million years did I think I would end up storming out of a salon before the makeup artist even finished. It was that bad. But you know, let's backtrack a little bit. So, I walked into the salon and the first thing they asked me to do was pay. I respect store policy, it could be just a thing they do, but I cannot lie, it definitely raised a few red flags for me.
They asked her to pay first thing first. No, that doesn't seem quite correct. I mean, I can understand the idea of paying a deposit to book. As a business owner, you don't want flaky pastries being all flaky over the place. No, no flaky pastries here. You don't pay first, you pay at the end. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know, do you know? Red flags.
This is the first time you've had to pay first.
Yeah. So, I'm getting married.
Wow.
I'm getting married.
Was that her receipt?
So they did know I was asking for a bridal makeup. They thought I was in fact a bride and I was coming here to do a test for makeup. This is the only bridal gown I found.
I mean, you have another option.
Also, if you notice, we've been waiting for 15 minutes at this point, and that's just waiting for the makeup artist to come. So I did end up paying before the makeup artist was even there. But that was not the end of our wait, Linda's. That was just the start. There was a lot of confusion in general. I don't think they knew what a bridal makeup looked like, and so I quickly googled any bridal makeup look and I showed them. Honestly, I picked the most generic, simplest one I could find because
that was a beautiful makeup shot, though. Look at that. I love a sparkly eyelid, girls. Look at that. Absolutely love. I love a little sparkly eyelid look. I think that looks really quite nice. I mean, it's quite dramatic, though, and it does look like there'll be quite a little bit of technique involved, so let's see. Although I am surprised that they're, like, taking her outside and somewhere else that's not even in the salon. Red flags, ladies. Red flags, huh?
And for a place that's advertising itself for professional makeup, this should be pretty much up their lane. But yet there was still a lot of confusion. I feel like everyone's confused.
Yeah, like it's never happened before.
Like no one's ever coming for...
Calm down, Jamal.
It's
just a test.
Ribaldi mentioned there was conferences happening. You'd think after 15-20 minutes of waiting after I paid, we'd start at this point. The makeup artist is here. But no, in fact, we only started maybe 40 minutes after we relocated.
What? 40 minutes after they relocated? That is obscene. Let's just take it back a second, shall we? So they've sat her down in the chair, and there's all these people working in the background, just like with coats and jackets on, not feeling very homely, warmly, inviting, lovely, professional. They're all having like a talk, not involving her at all. But have you seen the amount of people that keep coming up with like their phones and stuff? If I was her in this position, I'd feel so like nervous, because like the whole idea is if you come and you sit in my chair, you're going to get maybe a nice little drink, maybe a nice little beverage, maybe a biscuit if you're a bit peckish. We're going to sit down, we're going to have a nice little talk about going over what we have previously already consulted about what we're going to be doing to your face. Then I'm going to organise the last little pieces that I might need to organise that I haven't done already. And then we start. No way would you wait 40 minutes. 40 minutes. No. If you wouldn't wait 40 minutes in a restaurant, why would you wait 40 minutes for a makeup artist? Scandal, girls.
None of the makeup or the products were actually in the salon. They kept going and coming to get different products every single time.
Pay first.
Yeah.
Like, you're not leaving, but we don't know how to do it.
I mean, like I said then, I was just very confused as to why they made me pay first.
It's because they don't know how to do it.
How they're gonna do what I asked for.
It
was just a mess.
Conference number 2. You're right.
Why have none of these like colleagues and workers taken their outdoor clothes off? Like, this doesn't seem like it's a place of work. This seems like it's a massive scam.
How much time is this gonna take?
I'm just recording conference number 3. You know, if I was a bride right now, I'd be pretty fucking nervous.
Yes. Nervous. What's happening? Oh, so no sanitation. The state. Did you see the state of those brushes? Oh my God. I wouldn't use them at a dog show, let alone a makeup session. The state of those brushes. The state of that. The absolute, you could never. I'd be like, no, madam. Sir, madam, sir, madam, sir, madam. Goodbye. Oh my God.
So the makeup artist and her colleague start discussing how they will do the makeup, basically. I had my doubts in the beginning that they were watching a tutorial on YouTube about it. I mean, honestly, I've seen so much at this point. Like, I don't even know if I care that she's watching a tutorial.
It so sounded like, didn't it? With those little subtitles of the other language. I don't know what language they were speaking, but it certainly sounded like, just play the bit and watch it, and then we'll do it and we'll see what happens. That, madam, if you are unsure on a technique, you do not do it when you're at an appointment. Ta-da! No.
I'm going crazy, but I think this is a paintbrush. I mean, she did come out with this whole bunch of brushes, so I don't know. Am I blind?
Why is she doing this first?
So she asked how I wanted my eyebrows to be done multiple times.
I just feel like the amount of like palm fully on the face here is like not quite acceptable. I've got one of those little puffs that I use to rest on people's faces when I'm doing work like this. Or alternatively, teach yourself not to rest on your client's face. You don't have to constantly touch their face with your hands, no.
But honestly, the makeup isn't even the main reason why I found this place to be absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I can give you free makeup, but that won't help you. What?
This conversation was a group of employees behind us talking about someone who wanted to get a blue makeup look. It blows my mind how disrespectful and horrible some people can be.
Yes!
They said absolutely horrible things, and it's even worse not only because they're aware they're being filmed, but also because I'm literally there as a client and they're talking all this crap.
Also, have you seen the state of that brush? If we zoom in here, you can see the state of that brush. Look how frayed and unkept that is. This makeup artist does not look after their brushes, do not look after themselves. Take your bloody jacket off. Why are you doing makeup on someone in a jacket? You're just gonna be hot and bothered and uncomfortable. Like, what is this? Nothing about this whole situation is inviting, is relaxing, is nice. You got people bitching in the background. Like, what is this? What is this? Fully gagged. Oh my gosh.
And this is one of the main reasons why I found this place absolutely horrendous. Like, imagine being a bride, actually getting your makeup done as a client, and all you hear in the back are just people making fun of other clients.
Yes, but also, why is she spending so long on these eyebrows? Like, this is going to be a lot, isn't it? Oh.
I felt terrible. I just wanted to leave, honestly.
Yes.
And that's where we started to get really irritated. Honestly, it stopped being about the makeup. It was just, generally, the atmosphere was so unwelcoming. This makeup artist really rubbed me the wrong way. She was just treating Rebel, my brother, really badly. Like, she was treating him like he was her assistant. Like with the tape. I mean, I just didn't understand what she was trying to suggest. She literally just went and looked herself and found it right there where she left it. But this is just one example.
If somebody else is with your client whilst they're getting their makeup done, you don't just start treating them like an assistant. You are a professional woman on the game. You need to be maintaining this like poised posture of like, I know where I've put something. Even if you've misplaced it, you can be like,
Oh, how silly. I thought I had it. Never mind. I shall find another one.
The levels of unprofessionalism in this video is astounding. How can this place call itself a business? Ooh, I'm gonna be sick. Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No! What? You can't pass. What? That is a massive no-no. That is a massive no-no. That is a massive no-no from me, because I cannot believe that. That is absolutely disgraceful, girls. Not only has this makeup artist, like, completely ruined this look before it's even began, the techniques that she's using with tape, this, whatever she's doing is absolutely unacceptable. I have used tape on my models. I've used tape to create lines before, line work. Yes, very dramatic line work. I wouldn't really do it in a professional environment like this, but when I've done it on friends and family members to create, like, an extreme line, that's fine. What I would do in this situation is do your eye look and then correct it with the same products that you're using on the base of the skin, whether that's a high coverage foundation powder or even a little bit of concealer if you want to just create that sharp line. I wouldn't use tape on someone I do not know because A, they might be allergic to the type of glue, you never know. B, there runs a risk of what we saw here, which is like pulling at the eyelashes, which we absolutely do not want on a client, no. And C, it does not look great. Like, look at this. It doesn't look great. It doesn't create a sort of trust in the process environment. It's just, she's got tape on her face. And she's pulled it off and put it on and pulled it off and put it on multiple times. No. She spilled product all over her white dress. Oh! And there's people in the back just laughing.
No importa que sea exactamente como
es solo algo.
la idea es algo similar.
This was just an image to give her an idea of what I wanted,
Oh
but she
my
was
God.
convinced she had to copy it. I guess it's because she doesn't really know what bridal makeup is, which is fine. But then when you look at the
You can't be a makeup artist and not know what bridal makeup is. Like, every single makeup artist out there will likely have done or will come into doing bridal at some point in their career. Whether you've started in drag or you've started on beautiful little Instagram looks or you've started on the floor of a counter, you will always come across bridal at some point. This isn't a makeup artist. This is not a makeup artist. This is somebody who's obviously, I don't know, maybe someone they know owns this salon and they're like, would you like to come and be the makeup artist? And she's just gone,
Yes, I want to be the makeup artist.
without any training or self-development of skill at all.
the end result, it actually looks nothing like the picture, so this is really ironic. Also, Linda's, like you saw, she dropped
can't
eyeshadow
believe
on
that.
my white dress, didn't help me
Oopsie.
clean it, didn't apologize, didn't do anything about it really. And by the way, Lindas, I'm still in the first clip of the makeup. Up until now, including the wait in the very beginning, it's been 1 hour and 36 minutes exactly. And
1 hour and 36 minutes for this. What? Oh my god, I would have been straight out of there. Ooh. Have you guys ever found yourself in a situation like this? Because this seems insane to me. Insane from start to finish, girls. This brush technique.
She takes a wipe and removes the eye makeup.
Why?
1 hour, 36 minutes into the process, and she's done only eyebrows. So I think you can imagine how frustrated we were getting. This whole experience felt like, oh, okay, we got her money. We could just do whatever we want at this point. Like, they didn't care about long-term relationships with clients. They didn't care about customer service. They were just...
You know, I was going to go and talk about, like, her brush technique, her finger technique, everything like that. But it's just, this person is not a makeup artist. You can see by the way they hold their brushes. You can see by the way they're just going in with their finger, like, blip, 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 blip. It's absolutely fine to use your fingers on a client, but it has to be considered. You have to really consider which finger's going to fit in the certain area that you need to do the certain details that you want to with the finger. So, get your minds out the gutter, ladies. Naughty. Somebody needs to be sued.
So it was just an overall really bad experience. You know, things kept escalating. She kept telling Rebel to pass her things. The people in the back really upped their game with inappropriate comments. Like, they were talking about things that are just so inappropriate in a normal setting, let alone in their job. They just kept trash talking clients.
Starting to understand why they take the money first.
I don't think you've ever seen me this mad, Lindas. I asked her how much more time does she need, because it's been way beyond 1 hour and she's only done one eye. And she's like, oh, are you guys in a rush? ¿Cuánto tiempo más necesitas? Es que no tenemos mucho tiempo.
Sí, ya estábamos aquí casi 1 hora y
Wow.
media. Aún solo estamos en 1 hora.
Wow. 2.5 hours to do a bridal look like that. Absolutely not acceptable. No.
But what was basically happening, according to Rebel, who saw the pictures, they were sharing inappropriate pictures together of other people and just talking and laughing and giggling about it. And I just can't imagine how they could do that in a job setting at work when there's a bride-to-be getting her makeup done as a client.
But also, oh my god, have you seen the state of the brush that she's using? None of these brushes have ever been cleaned. None of these brushes have ever been cleaned. None of these brushes have ever been cleaned. Absolutely not. I just can't believe how unprofessional everyone is being in this setting. You know, I understand. There is like salon pitter-patter chitter-chatter. There just is. Every workplace has a little bit of, you know, like bants, so to speak. But the idea that like someone behind is really using slurs and they're also just talking about how like negative everything is that their skills are for their clients that they've already seen is absolutely insane. Can you imagine being a manager of a counter or a little salon or a hairdresser's or something and hearing your employees talk like this fully in view of everyone at a salon that's meant to be professional and charging money for things? Fired. All of you girls fired. Out the door, out the window, and in the bin.
Anyways, Linda, well, we're almost done with the eye. She took 10 minutes to do the second eye in comparison to the 1.5 hours to do the first one. So that's great. That's cool. For someone who's dissected the image I gave her, this is really nothing to do with the picture. But I also did tell her I didn't want an exact copy. I just wanted something in the same theme. I don't know what this is.
Incorrect.
This looks like girl going to nightclub. It does not look like a bride.
Yeah. Oh!
Also, these lines look like I could slice someone's nose off.
No, stop. Just go and get it yourself. What?
Oh boy, oh boy, girl. What is happening? Oh,
no.
No.
No. She's been tangoed, girl. What? What are you doing?
What is that contour?
What is that? What is this? Where is that going?
It's like she completely missed a kilometer of my forehead. Just giving me wrinkles.
Oh, baby.
What are we watching? What the hell is this? What is this? I don't think even in my very early days of makeup I was ever this bad. What? This is an embarrassment. How could you not be like dying of embarrassment? Also, look at the state of her fingers. She's got like gooey makeup goo all the way up her fingers and she's just rubbing it into her hair, onto her ear, like all around this part of the face. What is going on? And that brush, I can 100% tell you, that brush has not been cleaned before or after the last client. Disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. With that same brush you used earlier. Also, that's no pigment at all. What is that? Oh my god. Yeah, good idea, good idea. Don't let her put on lashes on you because you have no idea what she's gonna ruin with that. Look at the state of that makeup. Imagine going to your wedding and being like, hello, lift the veil, and it's just, ah, what's happening? What? We have to go back a little bit there. What was that? Look at this brush. The handle's fully fallen off of this brush. This brush is just holding on for dear. This brush is basically a hair, a synthetic hair at this point. The state of that. This looks very much like those brushes as well that you can be like,
18 brushes from Amazon for $7.99 with free delivery.
It's very that, isn't it? Oh. And I mean, those brushes do have their use. A lot of it is for special effects work, but my goodness, what? Oh, don't even bother. Don't even bother with the lipstick. My brain doesn't want to understand until now, but it's something about the eye makeup, and if it's enough... Oh no.
Es bueno, es que no tenemos mucho tiempo. Solo que hace falta. Lo de labial y lo de la
Lipstick and lashes.
No, sin pestañas.
No lashes.
Solo labial.
Entonces los labiales.
Now, if you think of how this makeup artist is sounding, they are not sure, they are not confident, they don't have any amount of, like, understanding of what's going on. They're just kind of, like, softly speaking as if they're almost dying of embarrassment themselves. Ugh! Faster, exactly. 2.5 hours. Nearly 3 hours for this. What?
Albani, dile a René que dónde están los labiales.
Go and find the lipsticks. What? Why is she still doing this? What is she doing? What is she doing? God, that foundation is appalling. Wrong shade. No space anywhere. Now what? What? What was that?
Ahorita estamos esperando el labial o cómo.
The scandal. What is this? Oh my! What is she doing? What is happening? What is happening?
Los labiales.
There are no lipsticks, and we have to wait for more. We don't want lipsticks.
¿Dónde está el labial? ¿Y por qué estábamos esperando mucho tiempo? Y no parece novia, para mí, no sé. Entonces no importa si tenemos que esperar más. Por favor.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Like, I'm still shaking. I'm not gonna talk about the makeup just yet. I just want to mention that I've never seen ruder, disrespectful people in my life. Especially people who work in this industry. You're supposed to be very... I'm going in as a bride.
Literally, imagine walking out like this.
Oh, it's just appalling. The state of that. That is unacceptable. 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 Put her directly in the bin. What is that business? That business needs to be shut down for crimes against humanity, girls. I'm going to push my laptop away from me there and just sort of address what we've seen today. Yes, sir? First of all, I want to say, Judy D is the sweetest person ever, and she put up with far too much in this video. She really, really, really wanted it to work. I could see she was like, I'll give you the opportunity. But how many things went wrong in this video? I cannot even begin to explain how embarrassed I would be if that was my work, or if that was a colleague that I was working with, or if I was the management of a counter and one of my colleagues or employees did this to someone. I would be mortified. Mortified. And the idea that the makeup artist didn't even have anything with them. It was just like, can you bring me that? Can you bring me that? Talking to her brother like that. No, 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 no. I remember feeling all sorts of ways, to be honest. I feel like this goes very well with my beauty horror stories video, because literally there are people out here who will take your money pretending like they know what they're going to do and then don't do it. I would say always check your artists, check your practitioners, check your therapists, check your beauticians, check everyone that you're going to see and make sure that they are capable of doing the job that they are saying that they can do. If that means looking for references, going on their website, going on their personal Instagram pages, going on their portfolio pages, anything, look at their bank of work before you go. Obviously, this is part of a series of worst reviewed makeup artists, but literally, like, the way that you... Oh, there's just no words, is there? No words! And with that, my lovelies, I think it's time for a Twitch shout out. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Violet_Mariachi. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the game. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you go and follow me over on Twitch. It is Luxeria Plays, and I stream 3 nights a week, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. And we've got some excellent streams coming up soon, if I do say so myself. Once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my Patreons. You can see yourselves on the screen right here, my lovelies. Oh, stunningly gorgeous, all of you. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you and a huge shout out to my top tier Patreons and channel members: Erwin Fox, Stephanie Niatupski, Morriganey Wolf, Erin Conkle, Magusta Lagoose, Steph Utek, Caitlin Wright, Megan Holly, Dana Broderick, Moldy Apple, Orko Samoji, and Dara Pavlovsky. Gorgeous, gorgeous people. And you know what, my lovelies? I think I'll leave it on the note of, as always, do your research before you buy a service or a product. That's kind of all you can do, really, isn't it? And wash your makeup brushes. Oh my god, wash your makeup brushes. And I will see you in the next video, gorgeous. Oh, disgusting. All of it disgusting.